Hi, my name is Bob Taylor, and I'm your host for this segment of Our Ventura TV. I'm here today with my guest, Dave Drulias, from Because We Can, Because We Care. Dave, welcome to Our Ventura TV.
Thank you.
Because we can, because we care. Please explain that to me.
Because we can, because we care, as we like to refer to as BWC2, we've been in existence since 2009. We started off with 2 horses, we now have 6. We are a working equine rehab rescue facility / sanctuary, meaning all of our horses are going to have a home for life. What we do, our services are offered to our American veterans, first responders, all special needs and disabled children, and I'm quite proud to say we do this at no cost. It's about sharing our love and our passion with those that we can help.
All right, let me step in and ask you a question. So you are a horse rescue group.
Yes.
In one way or another. And how does that work in with our veterans and with our children?
Well, the veterans have a very unique role in our working facility. They get every aspect of the horse coming in, the diet, the conditioning, the training, the rehabilitation process. We utilize them and they help us with all of these aspects. So they're learning horsemanship from one end of the spectrum to the other.
Oh, that's
When
great.
the horse completes the program, it then goes into our children's equine program where we work with special needs and disabled children.
okay.
So there's a double whammy for the veterans. They get to help an animal knowing that animal is going to help children.
Oh, that's great. Now, you know, I hear about veterans and PTSD dogs and that kind of thing, and we, America, you know, the nonprofit spend thousands of dollars to get a dog trained for that veteran, and you're having the veterans train the horses for the kids.
Correct.
Oh, what a great concept. Now, I'm sure the veterans bond with that horse.
Very
or
quickly.
anybody that would be, not just the veterans, but anybody working with them would bond with them. Can they keep a relationship with that horse as the horse is being used for the kids, or the horse gets shipped out somewhere for the kids, or?
For the most part, they will have a bonding relationship with the animal, but it's not personalized. Utilizing the techniques, it works with any horse that we have.
Okay.
You mentioned PTSD. What's very interesting, a lot of the horses we get have symptoms of PTSD. A sight, a touch, a sound can blow them up. They've been abandoned, they've been abused, they've been neglected, they've been beaten.
Right.
So
I've heard some horror stories.
using our horsemanship, which we call TCR, horsemanship, that's
What's
trust,
T-
confidence, and respect.
Okay.
And we learn how to build a healthy relationship with the horse, where the horse has a healthy relationship with us. And at that point, the animal is paying it forward when it goes into our equine program to see these animals that were too dangerous, needed to be put down and destroyed, unsafe, untrainable, go out of their way to help a special needs kid is priceless.
So you've really put together 3 needs in an area and combined it all in one real slick little package.
Yes.
I mean, you have the horse rescue, and many times, I mean, I've seen so many shows where they have horses, even seen in the paper, where they have rescued some horses and have no place to send them.
Right.
So you've taken care of some of that. I mean, you can't take every horse there is. But
Not yet.
Right. Not yet. I like the way you put that. And you work to help the vets. Now, how does a vet get qualified? Do they just call you to say, I want to help with you, I want to work with you, or is there some way they get to you?
They can either give me a phone call or shoot me an email. If they have physical or emotional disabilities, I guess that's what the government calls it, like PTSD or stuff like that, we're going to help them out. There's one last element I haven't shared. A child of a veteran or our first responders, law enforcement, firefighter personnel, if his parent has been deployed, disabled, or worse yet, has fallen, we'll give those children free riding lessons.
Oh, that's just great.
It's just our way of paying it forward, helping quality of life at the most horrific time for them.
Okay, so if a parent has a special needs child and they just want to come in to get riding for their special needs child, because I know what a great thing that is. I have an extremely autistic nephew, and he gets near horses or little dogs doesn't do so much for him, but he gets near big dogs or horses. You can just see his head shake and his smile go. And I don't know what it is, because I'm not in his head, but so the parent would contact you as have a special needs child, and how much would that cost the parent, or can you set up programs based upon their needs?
We have several programs. Every Sunday we have a children's program where that's all we do is cater to the special need and disabled children. The cost, again, is no cost.
Okay, so
They are welcome.
Any special needs kid can come in and get a free riding thing from you guys.
Absolutely, absolutely. We've worked with blind children, autism, Asperger's, cerebral palsy, Down syndrome, and our goal for every child and for the adults is to be able to one day come to the barn, get a horse, groom it, tack it, and go out on a trail ride. Now, will everybody achieve that level? No.
No, you'd
but
have to,
we're going to
right.
get people to hit the best of their abilities in doing so. So unlike a lot of other nonprofits, it's more the happy joy. We're teaching the kids how to focus, pay attention, working on fine and gross motor skills, getting them to sit up proper and develop their cores again, their core muscles. So it's quite amazing.
And with the animals involved, that just adds to the whole thing, not just for the kids, but for you guys. Okay,
Yeah.
so how did this kind of thing start? How did it happen?
Back in 2009, I went through a perfect storm. My daughter eloped. Well, I have a great relationship with her and her husband, but that was a decision they made. The economy was tanking.
Mm-hmm.
I had more clients that owed me money than clients paying me money.
Okay, so you were doing something different.
I was an independent horse trainer.
Also, you've been doing horses for quite a while.
43 years now.
Ooh, that's what I call a passion.
Yeah, and with all these scenarios happening in 2009, I started to lose the passion. And one day, one of my clients told me of an autistic child who for a year has been trying to get riding lessons, but every time they went, they would say no. I didn't care.
I'm getting goosebumps again.
Yeah, I just told him, give me their phone number. He will be riding this weekend. And they did. I called and they came out, and
There's the start.
he hopped right on the horse, found out right then and there I can work with autistic.
How'd you get the vets in?
My daughter's husband was a Marine, and while he was deployed, it was to help her keep her mind off of things, knowing that he may, Marines, they're,
Right,
God bless them, but they're going to do the craziest things
Right.
without being asked, and I figured,
Right.
we'll have something for him to come home to if we need the help or to work through it, and he's done a bit with us too.
Oh, that's just such a great thing. Okay, so do other nonprofits know about you? Because there's so many nonprofits out there that help kids and don't have enough avenues to help them with, or that help vets that don't always have enough avenues.
We're slowly getting out there. I haven't aggressively seeked out other nonprofits. I can't answer why, but it's something I want to do on my own. I want to build our own foundation and not necessarily rely, but getting the word out, absolutely. And it's slowly starting to take shape.
You don't need to rely on them, but I know there's one nonprofit in Camarillo, I can't think of their name of them at the moment, but they take care of find things for handicapped kids and the parents to do together,
Right.
To bond things. But that'd be a perfect thing. Bring your child out Sunday for riding lessons.
Yeah, we can always use more parents for support.
Right. I mean, it'd be good for them to get out of their little problem that they're having, and it'd be great for the kids to get together on that kind of thing. Now, do you have you ever thought about tying up? Have you ever heard of 211?
No.
Okay, 211 is our Ventura County helpline. Anybody can call 211, doesn't matter what your question is, and they will ask them questions about that. And it's tied up through the United Way. So you could contact them.
Oh, I will
and
definitely
get
get
that
into
kind
that.
of
Thank you.
thing. I can see all kinds of places where your service would really be great. Okay, now, how do you go about finding your horses?
They tend to just land in my lap.
Because you've been a horseman for so long.
Well, it's more just positive attitude, and when I want another horse, it's
It'll
just
come.
the energy, the vibe. I know it's going to show up on my door the next day
I
or
love hearing
within a
that.
few days. But it all is driven with finances and what we can afford. We have a complete 100% volunteer staff, and those horses take up a lot of food.
Oh, I bet they do. So you really could use help from John Q. Public, dollars just for food and everything. I mean, you don't have anybody you got to pay other than yourself.
I haven't received a paycheck yet. One day, yes, But one of the nice things, since we're talking about employees, the first employees we're going to hire are our veterans who's already gone through the program.
Right, right.
Who
Because they
already
can take
knows
care
how
of the
to work
horses
with
on
the
a permanent
horses,
level and stuff.
who can relate to other veterans coming in.
Well, hopefully this show will at least give you an opportunity to kickstart that and get
yeah.
some things going. Because I do know we have vets and kids involved, and we have a lot of nonprofits to watch the show. So those ones that could use your assets or that kind of thing. Now, do you ever, how often do you run across a horse that you just know can't fit in your program? Does that ever happen?
If you're referring to fit as a functioning part of our program,
Right.
there's every horse, it's still learning that process, and in my experience, I can get those crazy ones turned around to normal.
Okay, so you've never had a challenged horse that you couldn't get to where
Never.
the kids could ride him?
Well, not every kid's going to ride every
No,
horse,
right, of course.
because some of them, we have some thoroughbreds and they're just way too tall.
Right.
Our sidewalkers would be with their hands straight above their head, barely touching the kids. So, but they do fit into the veterans program. If they ride, the bigger horses will accommodate the larger body.
Right. And you say you, not just veterans, but first responders and that kind of thing.
Correct.
And do you just get the word out to them that you're available, or how do you contact them?
We're slowly getting the word out. We've tried going through channels. There's a lot of red tape and bureaucracy,
I'm
so
sure
it's
there
a
is.
lot more success reaching the individuals.
Yeah.
As an example, we have a lot of veterans that leave our brochures in the VA. And we get a lot of phone calls just from the brochures sitting in the lobby, so it's amazing. Recently, we had a captain from a major law enforcement in Los Angeles check out our program, and they're looking at doing a wellness program as a pilot program to help new officers coming out of the academy to deal with energy and emotions. And being tied into the special needs aspect, they can start to understand what autism looks like and how maybe body language can help defuse a scenario.
Well, that's a perfect tie-in, because there's nobody that wants to give back more than a vet, obviously.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's not all of them are that way, of course, but not all of anything is that way. But they can not just give back; they can continue to give back when they get back to give them back to the kids, and that's just a good thing coming back. All right, we're almost out of time. We want people to be able to contact you. What's the best way to get you?
Right now, the best way is just my cell phone or our website. My phone number is area code 818-640-7952.
Okay, but once again, why don't you repeat that again slowly, just in case anybody was grabbing a pencil or anything. I just want to make sure they get it all.
Area code 818-640-7952.
Great.
Our website is www.bwc2.org.
Okay, bwc2.org, because we can, because we care.
Yeah, they can
Squared.
email me through there. Exactly.
Okay, I mean, that's
Exactly.
just great. Okay, is there any final words to the people of Ventura County that's going to see this, the people of Ventura, that you'd like to say?
Hello and welcome, and come up to our program. We also offer riding lessons to the general public.
Something I didn't ask. Where are you?
We're located in Santa Clarita now.
Okay.
We have a lot of veterans in the Ventura area and some special need clients out here as well.
So would you expand to this area, given the opportunity?
Oh my gosh, my dream is to have our facility in every major city across the United States.
What a great dream. What a great dream. I could just see so many ways that'd be helpful. Thank you for being with us, Dave. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Wow, what a great show. I want to thank you for being with us today. We've been here today with our guest, Dave Drulias, from Because We Can, Because We Care, or BTC2. I've been your host, Bob Taylor, on this segment of Our Ventura TV. Thank you very much.